Sorry I'm late. Had some technical difficulties. We're trying to bring this function on the channel. We're gonna work toward that down the line. Sorry about that. So let me send this out to some people. And I don't know what's going on, but I was trying to get this on the channel too today. And let me send out to get everybody locked in. That's why we late today. We will figure it out to be able to do it together, do some podcasts together. I just got to figure out why it's like that. Who all in the building? Let me send this live out to everybody. Not even showing up on here. Who all in the building? Who all in the building? Like I said, I'm sorry I'm late. I've been trying to get this on the channel. Really would like his expertise in this. And I think it'd be a good video for him, to be honest. Let me try to send this live out to everybody. Okay. How do you share with this? Send these links out there. Who all in the building, yo? And y'all hear me good? Just having some technical difficulties. Well, hopefully everybody can hear me. It's not even showing up on my page. Just sending these invitations out. Ooh, okay, you hear me good, Tina Marie. Welcome to your channel. Welcome back to your channel. How you doing? Is my volume okay and everything? Got a good podcast for everybody today. Just trying to get everybody notifications. Like I said, I'm trying to get this on. How you doing? Okay, cool. I don't have my mic today. Like I said, I'm trying to get this on, but we're gonna work on getting it where we can get on together on some podcasts. This is a good podcast for y'all ladies, definitely, especially if you're single or even when you're in a relationship. The men can learn something from it too, but definitely when ladies, don't leave. This gonna be some jewels I'm dropping right now. Happy Cancer season, everybody in the building. Just sending out everybody's notifications. Got some good podcast for y'all tonight. A good chance to learn some things, figure some things out. Probably not me, man. I'm not good at visas, bro. Maybe you gotta get Capricorn for that. They can figure out how to get you in this country easily. But yeah. Give a little time for people to get in the room. Tonight we're going to be talking about value and worth, man. Definitely a serious conversation. And dope for everybody to realize this is different between the two. In social media, I think a lot of people are keen on making worth be more than value. and it's going to answer a lot of questions about me and y'all possibly. Because when people ask why I'm single, when the last time I've been on a date, all these things about relationships I look for, this is going to answer a lot of questions and stuff. I hear a lot of people say they know their worth. I don't hear a lot of people say they know their value, because value is different. If I got Cappies in the building, I know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna try to research it and see what the difference is, but that's all good. We're gonna break it down anyway. Give a little time for some more people to get in the room, and then we'll jump this thing off. Participation is a must, because I'm going off y'all energy, and like I said, I'm dropping a jewel today. We talked about this in one podcast. It got really dope, really fast, but I really want to elaborate on it a little bit more. So lit Savor. I hope I said it right. What's the zodiac and where you from? Welcome to the channel. You new people, love new people in the building. Love my old school loyal people too. But definitely got to salute new people. We always ask what's your zodiac and where you from, just to get a comfortable feel for you. When you answer, I can feel your energies. I know what you're about. This is a personal channel, so even if you don't answer a lot of questions, I still want to notify you when you come in the room. Like, this channel is made off of y'all as much as me. Libra, Philadelphia, 69 Fabulicity. Wow, I ain't say that right. I chopped it up, but welcome to the channel. We're talking about value and worth. I'm gonna start up in a little bit. Everybody get their popcorn ready. It's gonna be a dope podcast. Okay, Taurus Sun, San Francisco. Okay, cool. Bull gang in the building. Give it about 3 more minutes. We're gonna jump this thing off. Like I said, I tried to get this function on this podcast. It didn't work. Maybe I try to get on him doing it on the other end at some point. But I do want to give y'all a chance to get both of us on the podcast like we did before. You see my comment? All I saw was hey. I just saw hey. But definitely want to get dysfunctional, and even said back on the doing collaborations here and there. Not all the time. We got different things we want to do, and it gives you a variety when we get to split up and do things. But still, very educated, very spiritual people, very high wise people, and I definitely want to do some collaborations in the future, near future, where all is on there. What do you think about Libra females and Gemini males? There's potential there. There's very high potential. Me having Gemini Mars, I do find Libra attractive, but may have to. I got the new compatibility videos out, so just find anyone you want to watch and leave a comment saying do Libra female and Gemini male. I will do a specific video about that. So look at the new videos and drop. I'll drop a movie concept on what I think that will be like. And my video is not saying it's your situation, because it always has to do with natal chart and dynamics, but it give you some type of feel about my opinion totally. I don't want to chop it up and do a quick microwave dinner one on this channel. But always, if y'all got any compatibility, check out the new video. Support it. Put a like on it, even if it's not your sign, and show support. And I will do a personal video for y'all. But it does come down to natal chart too. We're gonna start in 1 minute. We finna get cooked up right now, and this is gonna be some deep knowledge, and we're gonna go with it. "30 more seconds, and then it's time to get this thing jumped off." And I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. I don't know how many people look at it as a holiday, but if you do, I respect your holiday as much as I want you to respect my holiday. And definitely happy 4th of July. What up, Keem in the building? What's up? Yeah, we got some men representing now. It's a good podcast. I think King was on the other one when we talked about worth and value. We finna get a little bit deeper because I had some people ask me about this subject. So we finna get really deep into it, throw some things out there, and get y'all opinion about things, and if y'all can feel the difference between the two. With that being said, it's your boy King Ace Nova Slate, Nova Chronicles. While you're in the building, it's free to hit that like button. Cherie Johnson, you too. Great to see you. Remain safe and blessed. Thank you. What's your sign and where you from? Keep telling me so I can be reminded. And welcome to the channel. Great podcast for women and men. I say for women because it gets you understanding of how social media can drift you, and also for men because it's giving you enlightenment of what really is what it is. So let's go and start this off. Do any of y'all know the difference between value and worth? What y'all think the difference between value and worth is? That's the first question I'm gonna throw up. This in the building. What up, bro? Sorry we couldn't get you on. We're gonna try to fix that problem, and we're gonna be doing some collaborations. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some things. Said too. Once we figure out this whole thing, and we're gonna roll with it on that. So, anybody know the difference between worth and value without looking it up? And yeah, personally, anybody feeling any type of way about it? Value and worth. First of all, I want to say, to me, astrology is valuable. I don't think it's worth a lot. I think it's valuable. Aquarius, Pisces, originally from Brooklyn, reside in Georgia. Okay, welcome to the South, girl. So I believe astrology is valuable, and that's probably the reason why people are not accepting it a lot in social media when it comes to business and human nature, because it's not really worth a lot to people, but I think it's very valuable. I'll get deep into that down to the line. They give you a little wink wink. So I think I started off with the last podcast. I talked about value and worth. I said if you were to be out in a desert-like area or a theme park where you're not allowed to bring water anywhere around, so you can't have water nowhere, you only can buy what's in the park. A bottle of water like this is probably about $1 maybe, 50 cents maybe, y'all can say. But how much would y'all really pay out of pocket for a bottled water if y'all are thirsty, 90 degrees, sweating off, and you can't bring your own beverages in? How much would y'all spend for water? You thirsty, you finna fall out. How much would this water that's worth $1, your kids, if you got kids pulling on you, worth is, okay, that's deep. He said value is internal and worth is external. So I want to know, how much would y'all spend on a bottle of water if y'all are thirsty and about to die of it and you can't get it nowhere else? With somebody looking in your face saying, this right here is not going to be $1. The water carries more value for your life is in jeopardy. Definitely. But ain't nobody put no dollar sign down yet. Would y'all, I'm going to keep going till y'all say no. Would y'all spend $5 on this water bottle? Can I get some yeses or no's? How many of y'all spending $5 on this water bottle if you're thirsty? Yes or no? All I need is a yes or no. Yes. I'll spend the $5 for that water. Okay, Marie say yes. Anybody else? This is participation tonight. We finna get lit. Any no's? Okay, Cancer Girl say yeah. Okay, anybody saying they not spending $5 on this little bitty thing of water? Kids, suck it up. You gonna be cramped up? Hey, just enjoy it. I'm asking right now. Okay, that's bartering just in case you don't have $5. Yeah. Bartering, yeah, if you don't. Okay, how many y'all, and then we gonna get to a point, some of y'all gonna say no. How many y'all spent $10 on this right here for your kids? They thirsty. This functional, I know you will. I know how you is with your son. $10 for your son to get this. I already answered. He will spend $10 for his son to get some water. I know for a fact. I know my boy. How many y'all saying hell no? Y'all gonna go on this ride thirsty? I don't want to hit nothing else. Get your ass on the ride. Enjoy the theme park. I don't care if you cramp up, whatever like that. Jordan in the building. Good quick question, Jordan. If this is a bottle of water and you have to have this, and you cannot bring your own water in. But because you can't bring your own water in, it's 90 degrees at theme park. How many of y'all spending $10 to get this water that's worth $1 on the regular market? Maybe less if you get the 48 pack. I spend the $10. I spend the $10. I'm a veteran, so in Germany you cannot drink water, the local tap water. So I purchased even the water for $6 a liter or a bottle daily. Okay, she said it. Anybody not spending $10? Cancer Girl say for her child, yeah. So you gonna, let me ask you something, Cancer Girl. You're not gonna spend it for you? How many people not spending $10 for this water bottle because it's too much? I would do 10. I would do 30. I hate to say it, but I would do 30. If I'm by myself, I probably wouldn't do but 5 or 6. I know with me, family becomes more. To me, the value of this water, is more valuable than trying to impress a woman at a 5-star restaurant. Hear me out. That wine, the glass of wine you have, is going to be $15, $20, $30, $40 for a glass of wine. If you buy the bottle, it's going to be about $150, $200. Your boy spend money. It is what it is. So I would spend that bottle of wine for that woman. And water's probably cheap to free. But if this woman thirsty and struggling to have a good time with you at a theme park, I spent $30, $40, $50 on a bottle of water because it's valued more to me. Plus, you don't want to hear no woman hot and not have no water. That's a disaster, especially the type of women I date. You don't want to hear that mouth. So, yeah. So we talking about value and worth. And what it means is like, worth is more monetary. It's more like, what is this on the market? On the market, it's about 40 cents to $1. And maybe a different country like Germany, maybe it's more expensive. Maybe the situation makes it more valuable. And when we talk about astrology, astrology probably ain't worth nothing. You go through life not knowing any placements, any signs, no nothing, and still be very wealthy in this world. But I can say from my experience, me knowing about astrology has made me a more valuable person because I can connect with people on levels that society can't. So, back to this right here. One of the most valuable things about me, and I want y'all to tell me some valuable things about y'all, what y'all think y'all worth is. My Gemini side, which is to be able to emulate placements, emulate styles, talk to people, make people laugh. I think that's more my worth. Like I can do that to anybody, give anybody my Gemini energy. But to me, my greatest strength is my resiliency. I can make it through a lot of situations in life. Sorry, hold on. A little bit. Astrology helps characteristics and people. I mean, but I agree. But to society, when I say society, I'm talking about people who are not spiritually connected. Astrology may not be nothing to them. They are successful without it. But the question is, what do women or men value from you? Not what they think your worth is. And I see a lot of popular loans where they say, I own this ground, this land. I have 4 or 5 cars. I have my own business, my own this, my own this, own that. I don't really see it as valuable. I see it worth a lot. Because the truth is, all you really need is 1 car. You can't drive 4 cars. Not one person can. So if you got 5 or 6 buildings and stuff, okay, they're worth a lot. They can bring money in, but how's it valuable to me when all I need is 1 bed to sleep in? I just slept on couches before. I sleep in the truck right now. Like, it's no big deal. So what I'm trying to do with this subject is what's valuable to people versus what's worth to people, and maybe the approach to the opposite sex or whoever you love or want to be with, you'll look at differently. What I feel is valuable to me is when stuff hit the fan, I can make you laugh about it and I can find a way to overcome. Resiliency is a value. Because worth is everything goes right. Hear me out. Appreciate it, King. Worth is everything go right. Everybody show up to work on time. Everybody do their job right. Everything in the market is straight how it's supposed to be. That's worth. So if I buy or give a girl a job, right? Or give a man a job, if he does what he's supposed to do, that's your worth. But when stuff hit the fan and this is not his job description to fix things, he's not supposed to make you feel better about a situation. She's not supposed to make things comfortable for you. She's only supposed to do her job. That's when you get to valuableness. Leave it to y'all to answer. Overcome the situation never allows you to overcome you. Definitely. But how many of y'all know when somebody actually help you get through the day and it works by saying you're amazing, you're special, or make you laugh? I got people who could talk to me over the lines. I drive like 5 or 6 hours sometimes. They get me through my day. That's value. Ain't worth nothing from what they said to me, possibly for the market to make money. But to me, it kept me alive because I stayed awoke, and it kept me inspirational. And those are values that I think a lot of people on Pop the Balloon, on these dating shows, are not really underlining and circling. Pass it to y'all a little bit. How y'all feel about that? I feel like my worth is I'm a hard worker. I'm very accurate with my deliveries. I'm on time most of the time. I try to do my best out here in the work field. I think I value because sometimes stuff be jacked up. Like these dispatchers and brokers and stuff be wrong sometimes. And when I can snap and they say they sorry and stuff, I just make them laugh, and I just very resilient to the situation. Sometimes I go against my dispatch because I know it's not right. Sometimes I double question something when they send something wrong because I was supposed to be a broker. Wink, wink. But anyway, those things is things I don't have to do. I can just take the loss, and they take the loss and just go in the sleeper bunk and say, y'all messed up the paperwork. But to get treated unfairly because their analytics wasn't proper, or their prescription of the duty wasn't on point, and not cry about it and still fix the situation with a laugh and a smile, to me that's valuable. Anybody got anything they feel is valuable about them in there? Anybody? I know it's gonna be hard, maybe not. King, what's something valuable about you? So basically, a rare coin you might have high value on the market, but no value to you. Definitely, bro. Definitely. Like my Ninja Turtle collection. I got the Ninja Turtle collection, and if my apartment ever blew up, I would leave just about everything to get my Ninja Turtles out. I don't care, because those Ninja Turtles are very valuable to me versus the things that may cost more and I can put on eBay or whatever and make money off of. I found that some people just work for a check, yet others are coming to work with a good ethic and to grow and learn. Definitely, definitely. I do believe value can be worth something. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all may disagree with. I think investments are worth something and may not be valuable. I think saving your money is more valuable than investing. Saving your money is more valuable than investing. That's just my opinion. I'm not trying to say don't invest, but I'm just saying I think saving money is more valuable than investing, because you can invest in something and can't get nothing off of it at the moment. You only hoping and wishing that your calculations lead to value or whatever down the line. But saving money, you get what you get. You put $10 in there, you need it, it's valuable, you need it, it's there. It is what it is. I'm nurturing. My love is addictive. Welcome to the channel, The Diary. If you can pinpoint the values of every sign, you can add up what's valuable to someone. High yield savings, definitely. Okay, I'm glad Keem said that. So to me, I'm just gonna name some random stuff out here. Cancer, since it's cancer season, the nourishing, the motherly love is worth a lot. Sunset in the building, what's up? Came just in the right time. I think cancer energy, when they love and nourish you, is worth a lot. But to me, the harder the value of a Cancer to me is what is individually helps me out. And what individually helps me out with the Cancer, patience, understanding. Because to me, a Cancer really don't have to have that. They amazing at so much other things. They don't have to be patient with you. They don't have to even be understanding with you. But these things are very valuable from a Cancer point of view. Let's flip it to Capricorn. Man, Capricorns can get your business started, can do whatever Ms. Morgan in the building. Capricorns can get your business started. On this project I got, the show I'm trying to do, the dating show I'm trying to do, I got 3 or 4 Capricorns, including Dysfunction. I'm loaded up with Capricorn. My sister is Sagittarius, Capricorn Venus. It's Capricorns all over this project because I know the elements of Capricorn helping me out. And because I know that, that's what they worth. That dynamic of understanding and building structure. But what's the value of a Capricorn? What do y'all think is the value of a Capricorn? I think it's what Cancer's worth is, which is when they really care about you, when they really show passion for you outside of business. That's where the value comes from a Capricorn to me. When they can really like get emotional about what you're doing, show some sense of humanness. Sorry, humanitarianness. That's what I feel like is a value of a Capricorn. Let's see. I have a ton of Capricorn too. Capricorn Venus included. That's my sister. Saggy, definitely. Hey, okay. Caps are business, yes, but what? What is the value of Capricorn that is dad? I'm confused on that, bro. What is the value of a Capricorn that is dad? Break that down, bro. I'm gonna throw Dysfunction under the boat. Not real on the boat, on top of the boat. So I feel I never knew what dysfunctional worth was, as in worth. Like I don't know what the marketplace will say, I need to pay him this much. I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. I never knew that when I met him. We worked at the same moving company. I'm not sure, he probably made more money than me because he was there longer than me. I don't know how good of a movie he was. I don't know any of that about Dysfunction. I mean, I didn't know nothing about that about him. But I knew his value was high. Because when I don't know something, man, I tell you, I got 2 Capricorns, Miss Cappy, and I got this. Called them up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 9 times out of 10 they answer. Halfway sleep, but they answer. And sometimes they ain't even sleep, they up. And they know how to find stuff that I'm so lazy to even look at. I don't want to look at how to do a trademark. It was so many things we had to go through to get this whole company trademark that we're working on. They take the time to go through the stuff to make your head pop like a pimple. Like you don't want to deal with that. And like I say, the value of Dysfunctional to me, high. High. He can lose patience with you and still be productive in his action with you. And like I say, that's value. That's value to me. This is my opinion. I'm not trying to blow him up today, but I'm just saying the truth. We tried to get him on the live today. Didn't work, but it's fine. The patience the Capricorn got is worth, but the value to do something for you that gets him no money, no recognition, no superstar status, like that means a lot. That means a lot to me. As a valuable to what I need and stuff. So let's see what they say. I think the Caps let themselves be creative instead of productive. That's how you know they're comfortable with you. Definitely. Cap add discipline, definitely. I know a female and a female Caps. It's good to keep them around. Capricorns keep you straight business-wise, man. I promise you, like, if I was ever trapped on an island, we can always talk about this. One of the signs that I would have to have is Capricorn. Seriously. Maybe because I'm a Taurus. Definitely got to have a Capricorn around. I love my Cancers. No, I mean, it's y'all season. but Capricorn is a must. Period. Woman or female, Cappy is a must. And I love Leo. I love Sag, but Capricorn is a must. If I'm trapped anywhere with a puzzle, anything, they got to be figured out. Any of that. Cappy is a must. Period. That's me. And y'all can list who y'all think is a must. Y'all may have different priorities. Sometimes I wonder what Capricorn's must is. What do y'all Capricorns feel like y'all must have as a go-to? But I think Capricorn, and I would say Virgo, but Virgo, y'all know why. Don't want to throw no shade at anyone. I just want to deal with the positive. Okay. What is the number? It's about worth and Rayvon in the building. What's up? You need a Cancer too to make life memorable. And I agree with that. I agree. I don't disagree with that. We're talking about worth and value. We start off by saying, if you were at a theme park, Rayvona, Sunset, definitely want to hear y'all opinion. And this bottle of water was $20. Your kids are cramping up and they're dehydrated. Would you pay $20 for this water, or make them ride the rides until y'all done to go somewhere where y'all can get water? I'm talking about y'all can't bring water in the theme park. This little bottle of water is $20. Are y'all paying $20, which for Rayvon it'd be $40? I think it'd be $40 for Sunset, to get your kids hydrated to enjoy the event. The value of it is $20. The worth of it is $1. Now I know some people yell, y'all should know better. We could have snuck some water in our pants here and there. To me, I'm not paying $20 for myself. But if I'm with a woman, I'll pay $100. I'll pay $100 for the woman I'm with to get what she needs, which is a valuable thing in my eyes. When it comes to people I bring with me, I'll take on the money and the stuff I wouldn't even do for myself, because I value, that's my value towards somebody. I'm a Virgo moon. I share birthdays with Rihanna, Trump, Noah. I'm always on business. Family's super important to me and are the best investment. Anybody want to spend $20 on water? I just need to know that before we move on. Anybody not spending $20 on the water? I'm paying it for my kids, period. Definitely. Anybody not paying $20? You ain't got to be dying. It's just the fact that let me ask you a question. I'm not trying to snap. Why would you not spend anything on making a situation that's supposed to be fun for your kids? They supposed to be enjoying themselves. You made the event where they're supposed to enjoy it. Why not? Why just have an event they're not going to like or enjoy? If that's the case, I just buy them water and no popcorn. I'm sorry, no candy. But like, they cramping. They don't even want to be there no more. What's the use even going? This is my opinion. I wouldn't do it for myself either. I definitely wouldn't do it for myself. That's Virgo energy. I ain't gonna lie. I can go back, the money back. There's nothing, but I'm paying for them kids. Yeah. Better come prepared with your own. I'm saying you can't have your water though. Sunset, I understand. You learned your lesson the next time, but you can't have your water. You stuck in the situation. That's when it becomes value versus over worth. Do y'all know the NBA? I don't know if y'all watch a lot of NBA or football. Do y'all know this year's different? But 9 times out of 10, the MVP of a league, that means the most valuable player, a lot of times is not the highest paid player. A lot of times the MVP probably ain't gonna get paid what they deserve until the next season. Why are you out and on a stroke? It's not about stroke. It's just, okay. If you got Virgo energy, Rayvona, I do too. Some other people do. I spend money. Don't get me wrong. But I'm very picky about how I spend my money. So I am always looking at how to save money. I'm not cheap, but I do look at how I'm gonna save money. This is how I am. And I'm one of them type of people. If I can save some money, I am. If I can go bring water like this and a cooler and sneak in the book bag, sneak it in my hat, wear that junk in my hat, and nobody never knows. I would do it before I spend $20. That's just how I roll. But when everything else breaks down, you got to come out the money because you weren't able to do that. Hell yeah, I spend the money. I got to do what I got to do. So, like I said, everybody's not like that. Some people go to the theater and never sneak popcorn or candy in the movies. I sneak all type of Hershey bars, Skittles all down my back. You would think I weigh about 400 pounds when you see me because that's how I get down. Now I buy the popcorn because it's different in the movie theater, but I'm always trying to save money some type of way. I'm not cheap, but around me, shit me. I don't need as much as I need with a woman. That's why I say I know when I get in a relationship, I'm going to spend more money. Just how it is. Let me read some of the comments. I'm going to ask the kids what they want to do. They can take a vote to adjust from that. I understand, Leah. What's your zodiac? Where you from? But ain't no vote about water. Ain't no vote about dehydration. We talking about water, active survival. We need this, mama. We need this, dad. Ain't no vote. Do y'all want to live today? Do y'all want to die today? Are y'all thirsty? I'm talking about kids like Stevie Wonder, like eyes in the back of their head. They thirsty, mama. I'm thirsty. Are you? I mean, what you gonna do? You didn't put that in the budget. You thought you gonna ride in there and get a bunch of these for $1 a piece. They're $20 a piece. You got 5 kids, it's $100. Boom. It is what it is. Resiliency is not about just survival, as in you just survive through a wilderness. Sometimes it's just spending the money up and just bounce back the next day. And I do believe in Johnson of always being prepared for anything. That's great to have. But some people ain't prepared for that. Some people go on a date that's supposed to be $150 and they end up having to pay $300. How many of y'all men out there, which ain't many of y'all out there, they gonna say, hell to no, this is a $150 date, it's $300, I'm out there. I have foolish pride. If it's $300 and I ain't know it was, I'm just gonna pay $300 and live to fight another day. Next day I know not to bring my ass back there ever again. Just what it is. I just won't be embarrassed to say I can't pay for it. But that's my pride. And it may be valuable or it might be worth nothing. So just buy the water or cut the part short. However, if you got folk with you, go ahead. But the water, you're going ahead. But the water, get one of those fake Prego bellies and just fill it up with essentials. I load up too many movies unless it's a fork in the screen. Get that water for them kids. Did you see I said before about the water, Ace? I think I just read it. Let me read it back. I'm going to tell them, teaching them to be grateful because this is what kids in Africa deal with every day. I ain't paying no 20. David Moore says she ain't paying no 20. Wow. I'm not hating. I want y'all to be unique. In Texas, you better get that water or something going to fall out. Yeah. And prayers go to everybody in Florida, Texas with the floods, man. That's horrible, man. People naturally spend more at the theme parks and airports. If you like it's like you're trapped. Definitely. Yeah, they definitely know that. It never put that on a date. I'm helping because I came to have a good time. Loving yourself first, which is sign where you're from. The first thing to have a partner that's on the same page with you with saving goals, definitely. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you in a relationship, Akeem, please say amen to this, bro. You're gonna spend more money. Ain't no woman ever. I have never met a woman in my life who is on the same level as me with saving and not spending. Maybe it's the type of women I date. Leo, expensive. Sagittarius can be expensive. Aquarius can be expensive. I think even a Cancer can be expensive. No offense. Cancer can be expensive. So what it is I think that, and I'll be honest, the cheapest woman I ever talked to, energy-wise, had to be Virgo. Virgo can be cheap as shit. But they still have a certain level when you are trying to be with them, you're going to have to come out the pocket. Simple as that. You may be able to trick a cancer here and there and say, hey, I just want to stay home as a Taurus man. If I want to stay home with the cancer and save that money, cancer can get tricked into doing that sometimes. Some marshmallows and a chocolate bar, get you some s'mores, you good to go. But at the end of the day, you still have to take that cancer out. I don't care what you say. At some point, that cancer going to be taken out. And that's as a Taurus who I know cancer try to make me stay at home, save money. At some point, they're going to want to go out. Trust me. But Virgos have been the cheapest women, and they still pretty pricey compared to my lifestyle. Like, seriously. Let me see what they got to say. I know I said so. Keith said, hey, man, if you can't afford $20 for your kids to take them home, never that serious. We know what to expect when we go to parks. But okay, I'm glad you said that, Rayvon. Some people, I have only been to one theme park in my life. One theme park. I know things are pricey, but $20 for a bottle of water, I'm going to spend it. But I know for a fact, you're going to run into a man who thinks $20 is asking a lot. Because you got to think, maybe he going to have kids, maybe bring your kids there. $60, because you know you're going to drink water too. I promise you, and y'all may say wrong or right, this is funny, but it's true. If you pay for a woman's kids to get water and don't get her $20 water, that may be your last date. Can I get another amen? Akeem, no. If you spend $20 a piece on them kids, and that woman sit up there, even if you don't drink water yourself, without water, that may be your last date. Simple as that. If that's one of your first dates, you better hope you're married. That's why Cancer like Virgo be safe, definitely. I definitely can say that, but I'm not going to lie. I know it's more expensive to a man for to date a woman. I try to do my woman duties at least. Wow. This world is big. There are people out there vibing with you. Appreciate it. Thank you. They make it fun too. My Virgo sister is rich and cheap. That's why they rich, because they cheap. I'm going to be honest. The reason I have a decent amount of money, because the things I love to do is Planet Fitness, $15 a month, and walk around at Walmart. That ish ain't gonna fly with no woman. I'm sorry. It's not gonna. I know women who love to go to Planet Fitness, but it's gonna be a point. Even the most strongest masculine energy women, the fire in the airs, they don't want to go somewhere. And if you talk about, oh, I took you to Planet Fitness, we went to Walmart. Good luck. That's not going to end pretty good. There's a lot of free activities. I feel you on that. And that's a Cappy talking for you. That show you a Cappy. There is a lot of free activities. See how Cappy try to work with you and stuff? They try to figure some stuff out. But I'll be honest with you, even Capricorn, women, they know you got money anyway, because they help you get the money 9 times out of 10. I ain't lying. They probably help you get that money. And you don't want to spend that money, you're going to be problems. Like I say, Virgo is the only woman, the cheapest woman I've ever been with, Virgo. Cheapest. But she likes high quality items, but rarely buys. LOL, amen, definitely. We go home to figure out what a way to finesse that. It always says around every situation. It always says around every situation. You got to align with somebody, one cool with you. You have to be disciplined. It took a while for a discipline myself and not spend thousands of dollars each month and unnecessary things I enjoy saving. Yes, Sherry, they is smart, definitely. I go back and forth with my Leo side, and my Virgo side is cheap as hell. My Leo side, like, let's spend. My Aries side, let's spend. Man, if I'm tipsy or I'm feeling good, if a woman makes me feel good, especially my Venus, I'm spending it. I'm spending it. When I was younger, I ain't gonna lie, I went to the strip club, I spent my whole check. I didn't care nothing about rent, utilities, nothing like that. Because I saw a girl and she got that energy off me. I ain't gonna lie. I know what my weakness is, that's why I matured and got better. But when she was twerking it, I didn't care about lights, nothing. I ended up eating ramen noodles for a whole damn month because I was that far off in the hole. I started thinking about collecting cans. I started thinking about donating blood because I'm resilient. I'm gonna figure some stuff out. Because, like I say, when I messed up, like I wasn't mature. I'm mature now and know this much money you spend, this much money you don't. It's simple as that. A sister stars extremely wealthy, work for Morale Lunch in Manhattan. Dope. I know the same things are free, but it's honestly like life is short. I'm not going to be able to hold back my kid and try to be a cheapskate. Wow. Earth signs have their money right. And I do agree with that. All the signs, Earth signs are going to save the most. It's just how it is. Akeem, I've been here for a spin. Laugh my butt off. You spend a whole... I did. I was stupid. I had a new job. I was making more money. This is back at the time when I moved from Chuck E. Cheese, where I made like $300 every 2 weeks, to a job I make about $700 every week. And when I got that first $700, I spent it like shoot, what it is. I get another $700 next week. And it still hit me hard because, you know, like Biggie say, more money, more problems, which is more rent, more utilities, more whatever. So yeah, it hit me hard. So, back on track. When it comes to dating women, this is my personal thing. There's no wrong or right with this. Life is about creating a balance of things you want. You have to, some you can experience, but still have money to put up. Let them kids enjoy it. Definitely. So I'm going to say this right quick. Do y'all know the value of y'all? Have y'all ever looked in the mirror and really dissected? I know my worth, because a lot of women and men, but definitely women, say I know my worth. But a lot of people don't say they don't know their value. And like I said before, the value is not something that on the market will be great, but something to you that means a lot. So me being open-minded, me being able to communicate with you, make you laugh, that's a value I give to you. That's not worth anything for my trucking industry that makes me make more money. That's not much on this and that. I mean, kind of because I'm a content creator, it helps here and there, but it's not like the broad of my money making, me having a sense of humor. I can be a rotten asshole and still make a lot of money truck driving. So I don't put that in worth, I put that more in value. And that what makes me hold my head up when I've talked to somebody who I feel like is on the status of very desirable. Like, what do I have that's valuable to a woman that got her own career, her own everything? This man, this is where you come in at. I think Keem the only man in the building if Dish left. But what do we have to offer a woman who can buy her own everything? Women, what do y'all got to offer a man that don't need no woman to cook for them, clean for them? They probably only need sex because they can pay for it, or they got people trying to chase them around. At the end of the day, what makes you valuable? Not worth. We know y'all worth something. Y'all are women. Y'all are worth a lot. But what really makes you valuable? And I can't answer that for you because I don't know y'all on the intimate level. I tell you, for me, like I say, somebody who could talk to me and get my mind off 5 hours of driving, valuable. You could do that for somebody else and you get no money for that. Nothing on the real estate, nothing on investments, is nothing. Who cares that you could talk to somebody and get them through a day, stop them from falling asleep, get them encouraged, motivate them to do things? You could take that same recording and send it to somebody. It's nothing to nobody. But to you, that moment in time you'll never be able to get back. That moment in time you'll never be able to replay. And if you couldn't replay it without that person, maybe you get in a wreck. Maybe you get depressed. Maybe things turn out unprofitable for you. But to me, that's valuable. I am a simple woman. I love thrift stores, being at water, and vacation once a year. I'm a say. I also love picnics. I love thrift stores too, man. My mama being a Scorpio and me being a Taurus, we used to always go garage selling on Saturdays. Did none of the other kids want to go. My Sagittarius sister didn't want to go, Capricorn Venus. My brother didn't want to go, Virgo, Leo Essence. But me and my mama loved thrift stores. I was looking for Ninja Turtles. My mama was trying to put me in some clothes somebody wore 5 or 6 times. She's a Scorpio. But just the bargains we got to have together, like everything that garage sale probably wasn't worth but a dime or a dollar. But to me, those memories, like Akeem said, memories meant a lot to me. A woman who walks in peace and purpose and light, that no darkness can dim. Where are they at? Who at? and Akeem says it's a hard question. I haven't seen any woman answer that. Besides loving yourself first. What's valuable about you? What's really valuable, not what your worth is. So don't tell me about how much money you make. What's valuable about you? I'll tell you one thing, and it may not be valuable. It's not valuable to everybody, because you gotta understand what's valuable about you may be only valuable for a certain sign or a certain person. I know 2 fire signs and some air signs. If you with me, you're never gonna worry about body shaming. You're never gonna worry about being out of shape. You're always gonna feel beautiful and sexy with me. To the world, unless you some type of model, it may not mean nothing. But to me, I'm always going to be passionate, like I first met you, of keeping your body right and keeping your spirit high. That's value that I have in a relationship. I'll tell you one of the things I love. When I was in a relationship, anytime me and my girl went through a situation, that weekend I would love to go shopping with her, which most men don't like to do. And I know why, because we can't take it. Like, women get some type of extra strength to walk around the mall for 5 hours. All the workouts we did, man, ran these miles. We can't stand walking the mall for 3 or 4 hours. It breaks our body down. Like, I don't know why we ain't equipped to do that. We can bench so much. But the thing I love the most is when that woman tried on that dress, that lingerie, and her body just takes on that outfit. And when she come out smiling, hair done, makeup. I like makeup. I don't care. People say, oh, you gotta be all natural. I like makeup. I like natural too, but I like makeup too. When she's feeling her ish, she's arrogant, she's feeling a little good about herself. To me, that's a valuable feeling for me too. When she walk into a bar or to a dinner and people looking like, damn, look at her in that dress. To me, that's valuable. To somebody else may be like, hey, don't look at my woman like that. What are you doing, man? Cover her up. I'm not like that. When she walk in the room and they're like, huh, I need to put down this fork. Huh, what the hell is she doing with herself? And the man like, dang, like, and the girl like, you better look at her again. I like that. I'm Aries Venus. I like that. I don't feel like, girl, why are we here? People hating on you. So, to me, what valuable to me often exemplifies what's valuable to her. And that's where the compatibility come in at. Don't forget, this is an astrology channel. We're talking about spirituality. Yes, I love when a Cancer comforts me. I love when Cancer energies make me calm down and nourish the things that I struggle with. Don't get me wrong. To me, that's more on the worth side. The valuable side of a Cancer is to get outside of their personal needs and to provide something outside of Cancer energy, which is not something worth, but something very valuable for Cancer. Capricorn do it all the time. So for them to do the opposite of what Cancer does and actually go into their bag of nourishing, that's where Capricorn value come in at. And I haven't went down all the signs, but I'm believing that everybody opposite actually does something that will be valuable the other one did more of. When you start liking the Cancer, it's not about that. I love all. I'm gonna say this. I love all the signs for their own energies. I love all the signs for their own energies. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome to the channel, man. But I love all the signs for their unique energies. I have personal signs I value more, but I love the worth of every sign in high vibrations. Period. There's no sign I hate. Never will. I think all the signs are beautiful in their own nature. And all of them have valuable things they can give to you outside of their worth. Akeem, I'm throwing you on the spot, bro. What's something valuable about you that you heard in a relationship that you know the market don't know about? Anybody else want to answer that? What's something valuable about you? To me, it's my energy. It's my resiliency. I do care about what people say. That's valuable. Because I'm in a place right now I cannot care about what nobody says. patient, understanding, mutual attraction, intelligent, willing to lead, maintain control, and a desire to have fun is what I value. Dope. Because it's funny when we started to like handpick people. Like I said, Pop the Balloon, I'm not trying to throw darts at Pop the Balloon, but the truth is, a lot of people are looking at your worth. And now they have to, because the value is not going to be there until you get a personal connection with somebody a lot of times. I don't always be with the most gorgeous woman I'm talking to. I don't always be with the most sexiest, flashiest woman ever. In the end of the day, it's going to come down to what's valuable to me, not what's worth. Because I'll be with a girl working at Mickey D's. No big deal. But if she has value that values me, and she sees value in me also, that's going to overcome what the market says is better for me. So sometimes a homeboy say, oh, she look better than her, why you didn't choose her? Because this girl is more valuable to me. Emotionally, intelligence. I've heard like a hidden cave. I heard I'm like a hidden cave. I don't know, once I start vibing, it's magical. Cancer shit. Okay. Dope. But just want to get to some things right quick. See if I missed anything. I do feel like my Virgo moon is very valuable. To care about your health, to care about your heart. It's the most purest part of my natal chart, because I got a lot of masculine energies and stuff, and that's how I feel about that. I think my Gemini side and my Aries side is more for the market, gets everybody crunk, puts everybody in the seats for the theater, can pay bills sometimes. Sometimes my Aries side can be very valuable because it can bring energy to a dead situation. My Mars can open your mind to things that you didn't think of, could bring people together who speak differently, act differently, and still I can bring you in one seat. So there's value in it too. I think it's like worth more because I get a lot of money off of those placements. And as we go through the channel and stuff, you see things where I'm trying to like really get you to identify certain natal charts and certain placements. And worth is not bad. Worth is what you're going to make money off of. So you need worth. But value is something serious, man. I think we just overlook a lot. What's your value in a relationship? Does it match what somebody else that you may be into or like value too? Does it increase their value? Because value's funny like that. Worth don't change too much. Worth is what you're worth. But the value, the timing, the desperation for need, the individuality, spirituality, that's where the value come in at. I am a Taurus sun. She is a Cancer sun, Capricorn sun. I am an Aries Venus. She has Leo placements. I am a Gemini or Sagittarius placements. I am a Gemini Mars. She's a Gemini Mars. She's an Aquarius Mars or Aquarius Venus. Those are valuable things to me because the market looks at you as you just a woman. You a woman who got a degree, who knows some things, who accountant, who do this and that. You just a man who work good with his hands. Let me throw you in this truck or whatever. The value comes in deep with the spirituality of connections. Somebody can make you feel a certain way when you're vulnerable. See if anybody got anything to say. We ain't got too much longer, yo. But anybody want to respond to that? Very deep conversation. You know, water signifies life, right? And water also is very significant because it becomes whatever it's surrounded by. So it can become the shape of a cup or the outside shape of it. It just consumes and just can be anything. The value offer is intelligence, ability to be mutable, eager to build, desire, deep connection, willing to give, and willing to walk away. Wow, wow, wow. So this water's in Bruce Lee's eyes, and in my eyes too, consider life. To me, that's worth whatever. The price is not an issue. Not worth, valued a lot. The price is not an issue. Because I promise I'm not speaking to nobody. And when y'all kids or loved ones fall out because they dehydrated, that doctor bill may cost a lot more than that damn $20, $30. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying something. Maybe not important. I'll tell you one thing that's kind of emotional. For me to get this water to my son, which I don't have, or a daughter or a loved one, and they drink this water and say, I love you. Thank you for loving me, Dad, Mama. That means more a lot than $20. Even though they can say that and get one view on YouTube, one view on TikTok. The market say, I can't give you no money for your kids saying I love you. You were there for me. I can't make no money with that. But when I think about giving up, when I think about times are hard, and I know the woman that I was willing to pay $100 for this water got my back and would spend everything she had to do the same for me, that's valuable. That's valuable. So, I'm about to be done, Miss Johnson, and appreciate your participation. Life is crazy because they value and worth changes so much, depending on who you is. Definitely. And I'm just closing with this right here because it's going to only be an hour. I offer love, peace, encouragement, and being trustworthy. Definitely. Valuable. It's just crazy because, like I say, I am doing a show I'm trying to do. And the show is going to take me being confident in my value. Maybe not my worth, but my value. And I need to be able to look in the mirror and say, I am valuable. Y'all need to be able to look in the mirror and find out or know that y'all valuable. And value differs for different people, but it just kind of gives you the route of who compatible with you, who's spiritually connected with you. But like I say, worth versus value, I'd rather have both of them, but at the end of the day, value something special, more special to me, very unique. So with that being said, this your boy King Nation Nova Slayton, Nova Chronicles, logging off. Peace.